welcome, please, the Grateful Dead.
Folks, well, how you doing? Guess what? We got a new load of tapes. So, yeah, got a new load of Dead tapes. So let's get this out here and take a peek. What we got today? Oh man. Yeah, I got two. This is the small container. It's fun, right? I did a lot of listening, man. I did a lot of listening last week, and then my tape player set up kind of ceased to work. I was able to make. I did get enough stuff burned to make the guy a CD that I got these from. He said, "That's all I want in return. Make me a CD I can play in my car." You know, he's old school and pretty cool. Pretty cool, dude. I'm not even looking at these as I'm getting them out. I'm just stacking them up, and then we're going to take a quick peek. I'm not going to go one by one like I did the last video. Well, maybe. Who knows? Maybe I will. Yeah. What are you going to do, Bob? All right. Okay. So let's take a peek at. All right. So yeah, lots of. And I did find out that Jimbo was the collector, and the gentleman that I got these from got him from Jimbo. Let's see, Market Square Arena, Indianapolis, 81. Rainbow Theatre, London, 81. Cool. Me and my uncle. Mexicali, Good Times, Cumberland. Cali Expo, 5486. Okay, so my buddy there, he likes shows from the 80s. He was not a big fan of Donna, so he wanted to go for some 80s stuff. Rochester, 84. All right, cool. That's going to be I'll start a pile of stuff that I'm curious about. Oh, yeah, so let me I got a box. So I'm just going to kind of take a quick look and then put these things in a box. Atlanta, Georgia, Fox Theater, 85. Greek Theater, 88. 86. Kaiser, 86. All right. Let's see what else we got. Red Rocks 85, pretty cool. Cold Rain and Snow, Atlanta. I kind of like the older shows. That's a no name, so I don't know. Oh, got something in the oven. I got a lantern in the oven, believe it or not. Hold on, be right back. Okay, all right, let's see what else we got. Miles Davis, the Greek, 88, cool. Philly, 85, Long Beach, Greek. I'm trying to count how many tapes go in one of these boxes. Centrum, 85, what's that mass? LA, 93. Las Vegas, 95. 5/20/95. Wow, that's got to be close to when Gary died. Yeah. It's too bad. Sometimes the labels are on the back and some are on the side. That's Center, 84. Germany, 83. Brendan, 88. 85. North Cumberland, England, 72. Interesting. I like the older stuff. I don't like, when I say older, I would say 72 is my cutoff. I don't necessarily like the pre-72 stuff. I like the things that they've kind of nailed down their versions rather than some different versions in the really early stuff. Dead, Dylan, Giant Stadium, 87. And I wanted to go to that show. I didn't go to that show. Dixie's Creamery, 72. Interesting. Paris, 71. Interesting. Providence, 85. I haven't, personally, I got trouble with some of, I did trouble. But like some of the, the mid 80s stuff, when Jerry was just kind of at his worst, like before his coma and stuff. Just rough, man. I don't like the sound of somebody that sounds like they're struggling. And if my brain just thinks there's a little bit of struggling in that person's brain or their vocals or, just struggling with life, it bugs me and I can't get my brain past it. So that little area there, right around when Jerry was hurting. Neil Young, Oakland 92. Alright, let's see. How many tapes do I get on this for? So 17, 34, 39, 44. Okay, 50 tapes I get on the first layer of one of these boxes. So it'll help me kind of count out how many total we got going on. Stanley Theater, New Jersey. Can't see the date. Sacramento, 72. Black Peter. San Fran, 84. Merriweather, 84. Hartford 87. I've heard a couple people say that Hartford 87 was a great show. Let's take a listen. There's Hartford 86. Irvine 85. There's Arena 81. Dylan, Australia 86. Interesting. Wow, look at how ancient this thing is here. Wow. Look at this, man. Grateful Dead, Fillmore, East New York City, last concert. Second that Emotion, Alligator going down the road. Cold Rain and Snow, Greatest Story, Johnny Be Good, Uncle John's Band, Midnight Hour. Good Night, Good Lovin', Eyes of the World. So neat. I like that one because it's all beat up and really old. Led Zeppelin 69. Cool, I want to listen to that. Boston 76. Little Feat 78. Cool. I saw Little Feat here at CMAC in 89. Cooked for it, actually. Went backstage, brought food in for him. Brought him crab legs, man. Crab legs and a gallon of melted butter. Let's see. Shakedown. Spectrum 88. RFK 73. Man, I'm making a little separate pile for myself here. This is fun. Right. All right. So here is our stuff I want to check out. Pile. Now we got another bag. Hold on a minute. Right. Well, this weighs about 30 pounds. Ugh. Yeah, this is one of those Walmart bags that I guess people call them like the canoe or the boat or something. All right, let me. What are these? What are these all about? What is it? Jimbo. There's the Jimbo dude. Okay. All right, hold on a minute. I got a lantern in the oven. Still, I'll tell you the story in a minute. Wait a minute. All right, let's get this out of here. Oh wow! Look at that. Wow, looks like a pass. Grateful Dead pass. Wow. Alpine Valley, July 6th and 7th, 1984. How cool is that? Little box right there, man. Check that out. Yeah, Grateful's up there. It just faded out, that's all. Grateful Dead. Yeah, there it is. Shoo! Okay. Alright, so. That's pretty neat in itself. Alright, let's get these tapes out here. Oh, there's an unopened one. Look at that. Alright. Let's see. Oh, man. Where the hell do I begin? Okay. Let's just get them all out here. I'll do a little time lapse of this part. All right. Boy, oh boy. Look at this freaking stack. Holy smokes. Okay, we got Northrop Auditorium, Indianapolis, October 17th, 71. Oh, that could have some Pigpen stuff. Rainbow, 81 in London. Ann Arbor, 89. The Neville's Live 84. I've seen a couple Neville's. Winterland 77, cool. I'm a big Winterland fan. Bangor, Maine 71, MSG 94. Dave Grisman, home is where the heart is. RFK Stadium 73. Grateful Dead, Garden second set. Looks like an old tape, but I don't know how old the recording is. Worcester Civic Center, 83. Alan Fagan, Laguna, 88. Oakland, 81. I'm seeing a lot of Southern California stuff. Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run, Dire Straits. Yeah, so I wonder if, like this guy Jimbo that had all these, he was a collector. He wasn't a taper, from what I am understanding. I wonder if, he did a lot of trading with a dude whose home base is in California. I've seen a lot of Mr. Creek, Brendan Byrne, New Jersey, 84. Out of Michigan, 89. So many questions with this stuff. That's the fun part, man. Oakland, 80. Spectrum, 90. Charlotte, 89. John Chambers Benefit. The Stone. Ziggy, who's John Chambers?
John Chambers was an American makeup artist who created Spock's pointed ears on Star Trek and won an Academy Honorary Award in 1968. He also served as CEO of Cisco Systems from 1995 to 2015, growing the company into a global networking giant. Want to hear more about how he created those iconic Star Trek alien looks? I don't have details on that 1989 John Chambers benefit at the Stone, but it sounds like a notable San Francisco event.
Huh. Grateful Dead, 79, first set, Oakland. Man, I want to listen to every one of these things. Of course, if I listen to like one tape after another 24 hours a day, how long is it going to take me? Yeah. The rest of my life. Long Beach, 87. Lots of Long Beach, too. Alpine Valley. Neil and the Blue Notes, Darien Lake, 88. Ah, interesting. That's local here. San Francisco Civic Center, 84. Yeah, if you guys have been... Oh, I'm sorry. I realize that I am so used to hearing this shortwave noise. And now you're hearing a dude trying to talk to people here. But I've had the radio on. And the static crashes you're hearing are from distant thunderstorms. Let's see. Frost Amphitheater, Stanford 82, 88. Oh, do that. This is there's one of these in another box as well. Curious about that. John Chambers benefit thing. It's just because I don't know what it is. I can't believe that John Chambers, the guy that invented Spock's ears, started Cisco Systems. That's so funny. There's more Neil Young. Rochester War Memorial, 85. Okay. Put that in the pile. Dr. Joyce Brothers, Thinking Thin, the psychology of figure control. Metabolic problems, 9 tips for easy dieting. Fat cells. Hunger cues. Jeepers, Dr. Joyce. Neville, there's more Neville Brothers, huh? Interesting. Natalie Merchant, 97. SUNY, New Paltz, Cortland, or New Paltz Courtyard. Huh. Natalie Merchant. How about that? Okay, we have filled a box. Oh! Now I can top off this other box. Ah, Dallas. Boy, that's the first Texas show I recall seeing. Okay. Michigan. Cajun Brew. I don't know what this is all about. Wooly Bully. I don't know what that's all about. I don't have time to figure it out. The Greek. I see a lot of shows at the Greek. A lot of shows at the Greek in here too. Grateful Dead. Radio City Music Hall. October of 80. Third set. Kingfish at My Father's Place. Oh, okay. That's a place on Long Island. Now here it says November 18th, 75. October of 80. Cold Rain and Snow, Kingfish, Super. Interesting. Iko on date. Mardi Gras 89. Orchard Park 92. I think the dude that gave me these tapes was at that show. I think we talked about it. Jimmy Cliff, 1982. History of the Neville Brothers, 55 to 85. Neville Brothers are weird, man. That one dude with the freaky voice, and he always wore like incredibly tight pants and shirts. It was really like incredibly tight, like jean vests and incredibly tight jean pants. It's just something I couldn't get past. He just looked so uncomfortable the way he was jammed into that in his clothes. And his voice was really weird to me. Just couldn't take it. Fine person, I'm sure. But not my cup of tea. Let's see. Red Rocks. 87. Port Chester 71. Man, these are all over the place. Civic Center, Providence 86. Garcia Band 76. That's cool. All right, so that's two very full boxes. All right, so let me get a count on, let's see. 234. Nearly 100 in each one of these boxes. Okay. All right, let's start another box. So, we've already looked at 200 tapes. All right, we're starting a new box. Bob Marley, Quiet Night, Chicago, 75. Bob Marley, man. That's cool. Fillmore East, 71. Third generation, reel to reel. Trucking, Bertha, Mexicali, Me and My Uncle, Birdsong, Playing, Loser, Dark Hollow, Hard to Handle, Ripple, and closing out with Bobby McGee. Alright. San Francisco, 99. Slipknot. Oh, Phil and Friends. Phil and Friends, okay. At the Warfield in San Francisco in 99. Ups on the Way, Slipknot, Franklin's Tower, Wish You Were Here. Tennessee Jet, Stella Blue, Alligator. Interesting. I don't know what borrowed guitar is. I don't know. Starlight Theater, 84. That is a cool tape liner somebody made. Healthy Mix, David Miller. Okay, so let's see, The Palace, 93. Cool. Chicago, 89. Witcherland Sound Check, 74. Cool stuff. All right, let's take a look in this box here. I don't think there's anything in here with labels on it, sadly enough. Ugh. Ooh, man. Bugs getting in the tape. We'll keep that separate. Yeah. But that is the coolest thing ever, that right there. I want to preserve that. So cool. Okay. Well, folks, that's going to do it for this next installment. These are all tapes that I want to check out. So, these are my curiosity tapes. I'll find a separate box for these. And that will be for the next time I get the proper hardware. Boy. Yeah, I listened to a whole bunch of these tapes. And then I wanted to start digitizing some of them, and the connector that connects my, RCA plugs to your USB, it failed on me, and for some reason, computer's not recognizing it now. So now I can't digitize. All right, folks, that's gonna do it, man, for another installment of the Dead Tapes. Until the next one, don't you go change.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.